joining the stream. Appreciate each and every single one of y'all. Okay, those who are gonna be watching this later, awesome. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Those of y'all who are gonna be joining me live, hello everyone. Happy Saturday. Technically Sunday now on the East Coast. Okay, how's everybody doing? What's up, Echidna? What's up, Random? How are you doing? Thank you. Thank you to everybody who's going to be part of this. Okay. So, today's plan of a topic is I'm going to tell y'all a cool little thing that happened to me. Okay. What's up? Hey, how you doing? Please, everybody joining, please double tap the screen. It gets the stream pushed out to more people. Okay. So, I got some cool knowledge of awesome story I had that happened to me. Uh, that accidentally I was able to lose a lot of body fat, get super lean abs. Basically every part of my body got really really lean. Okay, so I'm gonna jump right into it, especially for the people who are gonna be rewatching this later. Okay, good morning. How you doing, people? Okay, so this was in about right at the year 2023. Okay, that was when I first started working out again. Okay, I was probably working out for maybe a week or two, three. Okay, during the whole 3 years, I've told y'all after my car accident, I didn't work out at all. And all I did was eat okay. I didn't eat the best either. I had Chinese food all the time. I had a lot of normal foods, things like that. Okay, you hate Argentina? No, I don't. What are you talking about? Awesome, Rip. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Anyways, let me fit this story. Then I'll read the chat. Okay. So right when I started working out, finally, uh, what was crazy was I was working at a car dealership. Right. At the time I started working out, it was I think April or March. I don't know exactly. Okay. Basically, it became tax season. So, and tax season hits in the dealership world. Okay, it's extremely busy. So I would wake up at 8:30, go to work at 9:15, okay? And then we were busy from 9 till 11 p.m. every single day. Okay? So I couldn't eat breakfast, lunch, and we would close, I think we would close a little bit early, like 10:30. Okay, so I couldn't eat anything for breakfast or lunch just because I'll wake up, I will go straight to work. So throughout the whole day, I just had coffee and water, right? Literally, that's it. Because it was so busy, we had so many customers during tax season, and this went on for about 2 3 months. So I would wake up, go to work, drink coffee, just to get hyped and excited because you kind of have to be excited at a dealership. You can't be like Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh, all sad and depressed. Anyways, so throughout that whole time, it was about at least 10 to 11 hours. I couldn't eat anything. Okay. Then what happened was right when I was getting off work, it was 10:30 p.m. The only place that was open in California before closing was Chipotle. So I would quickly drive to Chipotle, get two burritos, right? Because I was starving. I didn't eat anything all day. And that was about like 2,000 calories. I would get two burritos, chicken and rice, double beans, everything. I got barely like 2,000 calories. I would have sour cream sometimes. Okay, so that's what basically happened. I didn't eat anything just because I couldn't. We were so busy because the doors open and close. We opened 9 o'clock. There was customers waiting. So from 9 o'clock waiting, I didn't eat from 9 till 10:30. Then I ate one time. I got two Chipotle burritos that hit me 2,000 calories, and then I would go work out because I had a 24-hour gym, and then I would go sleep. So that process lasted like 2 3 months. And I remember at the time I didn't work out for 3 years. So yes, I had a gut. I didn't have a single ab. Okay, I had no muscle mass. I was just walking around like kind of like this. Okay, so and then when I finally realized that's basically intermittent fasting. So accidentally, I intermittent fasted by just being so busy at work, couldn't eat from when I woke up. I mean, I could have woke up earlier, but I needed sleep. By the time I after eating, it was like Chipotle closed their doors at 11, so I would eat, wait 30 minutes, go work out for like an hour, and before I didn't superset too much, okay, because I was still doing calisthenics. Okay, I'll go to the gym, but I didn't touch any of the equipment. I would just do calisthenics. Okay, and plus they had like a massaging bed and a pool there. Okay, so that's what basically happened. That's how accidentally, I got so lean, my body fat went like very, very low. And this was after a 3 year hiatus of no working out, eating like crap. So that's how I accidentally got extremely lean. I went from having a stomach with no abs to having a 4 pack in like 3 weeks, literally, just by doing normal stuff. Okay, so what happened? Like I said, those are y'all who are joining the stream. Thank you for joining. This is what happened. I went to work, didn't eat breakfast, just drank coffee and water. We were so busy at the dealership, we were busy till 10:30, so I didn't eat for 11 hours. Not that I couldn't, it's just we're so damn busy, and there's customers, and in the dealership world you have to help every customer ASAP. We were also short staffed, so from then, that's basically what happened. I didn't eat for uh 11 hours. Okay, then I'll go eat two Chipotle burritos because I was starving, so I was at a deficit. And then guess what happened? When I got done working out, everything's closed. So even if I wanted to eat food afterwards, I couldn't. The only place that was, I found out finally like a year later, that was open after like 12 a.m., 1 a.m. was Yellow Deli in California. Okay, so that was basically how I accidentally went from a big stomach to losing so much body fat by technically intermittent fasting. Okay, and I didn't even mean to. We were just so busy I couldn't leave to go to work. Okay, so that's what happened, and I went from, like I said, big stomach, just then I just didn't eat. I wanted to eat. I love eating just like y'all do for 11 hours. Then I quickly went to Chipotle before they closed because the hours in California, they close at 11 p.m. And sometimes I had to rush really fast after because we would close our doors. Even though we close at 9, we would stay open till 10:30. Because when we have customers coming in, you're not going to close the door on a customer in dealership world. They're trying to spend money. You make money. Everybody wins that way. Okay. Plus, they're late. They're serious buyers. Okay. Nobody just stays past closing hours. Just look, they're serious, you know. So that's how intermittent fasted, and unintentionally, because we were so damn busy because we had customers round the clock. Then I would quickly go to Chipotle, eat two burritos, and I was still at a deficit. And after I got done working out, I couldn't eat a third meal. Everywhere's closed. Okay, I usually would get done working out like an hour, I'm sorry, like 1:30, 1:15 p.m. AM. Everywhere's closed. Okay, Sonic's closed. Sonic closes at 1. There's no Waffle House in California, just so y'all know. There's no Waffle House. So I was starved. I was starving all day, intermittent fasting technically, and a good way to actually prevent cravings was drinking coffee. I drink coffee, drink water. So like I said, I went from having a big gut just because of the dealership. Yeah. And I got a 4 pack in like 3 weeks, literally just by not eating from 9 to 10. Then I went to eat because I was starving, had two Chipotle burritos. So then I was at deficit. My maintenance calories like 2,400. So I was at a deficit every day because I couldn't eat a third meal. After I got eating and went to work out, everywhere was closed. I'm like, unless y'all know in your different states, places that are open 1, 2, 3 in the morning, in California, it doesn't exist. Okay. It just doesn't. And after COVID happened, it kind of changed the hours for all businesses. Like there's no place I could go, even if I wanted to. Sonic closes at 1. And like I said, I didn't really look up too many restaurants. I mean, I did, but nothing popped up. Yellow Deli was like kind of a weird restaurant. Even the staff were amazing. They're really nice. But I didn't learn about that place. I looked up all the Google restaurants. They were all said closed. All of them closed. So that's how I got extremely lean accidentally. Okay, I didn't eat, which is technically intermittent fasting for 11 hours. From woke up at 8:30, went to be at work at 9 a.m. We worked all day. Like all I had was coffee because I couldn't leave the dealership because we had customers the whole time. You're not allowed to leave, go to lunch or anything like that. We have customers on the floor. Okay, so then ran quickly, drove to Chipotle before they closed at 11 p.m. Got two burritos, okay, and I stuffed them. I got double rice, double chicken, fajitas, beans, okay. That made me still with two stuffed burritos eat at a deficit. So that's the solution. I mean, that's how I was wondering. I was like, bro, how the heck I'm getting abs? Like I've only been working out 3 weeks, okay. I didn't know how much an important cool intermittent fasting was, because I've never done intermittent fasting. I've done research online, but just by being so busy at the dealership round the clock, I did intermittent fasting. I ate 2 burritos. That's all I could eat because everywhere was closed afterwards. So I was at a deficit of about like 400 calories. So I was like, what the heck? And then uh, another 2 weeks later, my 4 pack turned into a 6 pack. And I was like, bro, this is hilarious. I was laughing my butt off like crazy. And they're like, dude, how many times you eat a day? I was like, once. They're like, why? I was like, because by the time I'm off work and I eat at Chipotle, everyone's closed. I can't go anywhere because COVID messed up a lot of hours. Walmart was never 24 hours. Okay. So, and by the time after work, I couldn't go grocery shopping. I didn't even learn about Winco till like 2 years later. I didn't know there's 24-hour stores that give you grocery shopping ability. Okay. And at the dealership, I can't just Instacart food, things like that. So that's why I went from having a big gut to having a 4 pack in 3 weeks, just working out just one time, and I ate 2 burritos, intermittent fasting the whole day. And then another 2 weeks later, it turned into a 6 pack. And I was like, bro, what the heck? And then what's funny, another 3 weeks later, then I started getting obliques. And by the way, this is tax season. Tax season in the dealership world lasts about 2 to 3 months. So we had customers round the clock for 3 months. And then finally, like I think it was March, April, May. I think it was like June where finally people didn't have money for down payments. They spent all their tax money. Then I was finally able to eat normally. Okay. And then I was like, okay, hilarious. So that's how I got from not working out for 3 years, having the gut. Thank you for the star. Okay. Just and like I said, the other times I wasn't working out, like freaking I couldn't. Like I said, it was painful, stuff like that. It took me 2 years to be able to sleep without pain. So fitness wasn't on my mind at all, Chad. Like seriously, I didn't think about working out. I tried, but I was like in too much pain. I was morally, honestly, more concerned with like, hey man, I gotta be able to sleep without pain. Because if anyone's ever been in any car accident or any kind of thing that happened to them, sports, things like that, painful sleep is the worst thing that can happen to you. Oh my God. You wake up, that's why I was drinking coffee all day, because I had terrible sleep. I was in pain. So my back fractures from the car accident was still affecting me. Okay. This is like 2 years later, but it was on year number 3. So that's how I accidentally got super, super lean very quickly just by intermittent fasting and eating at a small deficit. Because 2 Chipotle burritos with stuff with double rice, double chicken, double beans are 2,000 calories. I was about like 4, and even I put sour cream and cheese in it for more calories. So I was like at a 400 deficit. So I fasted all day long accidentally because I couldn't. We're so damn busy at work. I couldn't leave to eat. And trust me, I love food. Like, freaking movie theaters are closed. Everywhere's closed. Sonic closes at 1 a.m. and nobody else is open. Okay. So that was my secret. Okay. Till I accidentally got extremely lean very, very fast after 3 years hiatus of no exercise. I had a gut, guys. Like, seriously, chat. I was like, this was me looking normally. And I didn't have abs. And then 3 weeks later, I was like, oh wow, I'm getting abs. How's that happening? And then 4 weeks, or like another 2 weeks later, oh wow, I'm getting a 6 pack. How crazy. I thought the secret was coffee. I'll be honest. I thought I was just pounding so much coffee. I was like, man, it's killing me all. No, it was intermittent fasting because you're burning calories throughout the clock, right? So that's how I was able to get shredded within like a month of just getting shredded by eating 1 meal a day, 2 Chipotle burritos. And trust me, it wasn't my choice. You think, yes, I love Chipotle, but I didn't want to eat it every damn day. But I had no choice, okay? Everywhere else was closed. And I didn't find out about Yellow Deli till like a year later. And then when I ate there, their food was okay. It was kind of highly priced, but the staff were cool. They're very nice. It was like kind of like a Hobbit area where you walk inside and there's just, you feel like a Hobbit. It's all wood and stuff. It's pretty, and the music they're playing is like stuff you hear like in the Shire, Lord of the Rings. Okay, so that was my secret on how I got shredded very fast in like a month. Just being at a deficit, fasting all day, just drinking coffee and water. And like I said, it wasn't my choice. We were just so damn busy at work. So, okay, let me read the comments. Thank you for the gifts, by the way. Okay, I am 1 foot. What's your bench in kilos? I don't bench anymore, Ali. After my car accident, I don't. I just do a lot of I do a lot of push-ups and sit-ups and I drink plenty of juice, just like Vegeta. No, for real. I stopped doing bench because my shoulders sometimes hurt when I do bench press after my car accident. So even when I do warm up, I've done like a lot of uh, information like, hey, I did bands before, I did like shoulder cables. Doing the cables as a warm-up I've seen on YouTube videos, it still hurts me, so I just don't bench press anymore. Okay, instead I just do chest press. Like today was chest and shoulders for me. I did chest press superset with pike push-ups. Okay, and then I did today I tried something new. It was a huge forearm blaster, man. My forearms were cooked. It was dumbbell. It was dumbbell lateral raises, but I did the seam bum ones, the ones that do go like this and then out and right here, and then you go down slowly. Okay, and then I supersetted them with hip push-ups because I'm trying to learn how to planche to get stronger. So I did a leaning forward. Here, I'll show y'all. I did leaning forward hip push-ups. So I was like right here, right, and then oh my bad, I almost fell. It's funny. Okay, so then I had my hips like my hands close to my hips, and I would go like 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2. Dude, that made my shoulders and my forearms explode. And it was extremely difficult. Y'all know, if you follow me and you subscribe to me, you know I could do a lot of push-ups. Okay, yesterday we tried to beat the world record. I didn't get it. I was like 14 seconds short. Okay, because you have to do like 75 push-ups and 30 seconds. I did like 45 or 44, which was the push-ups weren't the difficult part. But yeah, doing push-ups from your hips, oh my God, my shoulders were on fire. Like this whole part was like swollen. So I got to get stronger at that. But man, my forearms, dude. So word of advice, if you do those, definitely warm up your wrists and your forearms. Because dude, my forearms were like crazy. Like it was crazy. Okay, welcome everybody. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Happy Saturday/Sunday. Please tap the stream. It gets it pushed out to more people. How's y'all's day going, guys? I just want to tell y'all an easy, cool way to get shredded. Just drink coffee and water for 12 hours, then go eat 2 Chipotle burritos. I'm gonna tell y'all, because that's 2,000 calories. Double rice, double beans, double chicken. Okay. Also, add spinach. A lot of people don't know. It took me how long? Yeah, a year later. Chipotle has spinach the whole time. So if you want to get strong like Popeye, add spinach. It's like on the left side of all the food. They kind of have it like hidden away from the little glass window. It's like on the side. And I asked them one time, I'm like, what's that green stuff? Because I know what spinach looks like in packets. They're like, that's spinach. I was like, y'all, it's spinach the whole time? How much extra is that? He's like, oh, it's free. I'm like, bro, you can have spinach with every Chipotle meal. It's way better than lettuce. You get extra protein. Y'all seen Popeye? He has, massive forearms and huge. So he gets real strong. So add spinach to your Chipotle bowls and burritos instead of rice. You'll get protein. It'll make you strong like Popeye. Okay. Took me freaking 10 years to find out Chipotle had spinach. I never knew this. Did y'all? Type 1 in the chat if you knew Chipotle had spinach this whole time. Type 2 if you had no clue like me. I had no idea for 10 damn years. Okay. Welcome everybody. Cool. Steroids. No, Ali, I do 0 steroids. I will never promote steroids. You do not need steroids, okay, to get jacked like me. You don't, okay? Doing steroids is a terrible idea. You'll get a little pee-pee. You'll lose your hair, and I have plenty of hair, okay? You'll possibly have a heart attack and die, okay? So the steroid part isn't worth it. I'll never promote steroids. For example, people who go to prison. They get jacked how with no steroids, okay? That's why I started for y'all. If you are new to my channel, please like and subscribe, and also drop in the chat. You subscribe, I'm gonna knock out some push-ups for you. Today's chest and shoulder days, so I'm fine with doing push-ups. Thank you for the gift, Maureen. Cool. Let's. I've also been practicing this, chat. Check it out. I've been practicing this. Okay. I've been practicing how to do handstand push-ups just without the wall. Okay. Against the wall we could do 50. We did it like the other day. Okay. But I've been practicing to be able to like do them normally. So you go here. Give me a second. Let me get my balance. All right, this is for the uncle right here. Wait, this always happens. I get nervous doing it. Okay, let's go. So, 1, 2. Okay. Let's try again. Let's try to get 3. Okay, so Man, y'all making me nervous. I don't know why. Against the wall, oh man, those are easy. But I want to be able to do 10 or 20 normal. Okay, anyways, let me read the comments. Thank you for the gift, by the my friend. Thank you. Okay. The leprechaun. Wait. No, I want to see the leprechaun is working out. That's funny. Trolls are welcome, my friends. Okay. If you're going to troll, just come up with some original material. I like that comment. Call me a leprechaun. Y'all know it was a leprechaun at Halloween during Halloween. So the dealership was open. I dressed up as a leprechaun, guys. I'm being serious. I was trying to get sales. Like, no joke. You know what's funny? These big, bad, like, black dudes came in and they looked like way more buff than me. And they had this seriously mean look on their face. Like, I thought they were angry customers. They walked in, they looked at me and they're like, give me a hug, dog. Come here. The dude, like, his whole arm was bigger than, like, my whole area. He was, like, hugging me. And he was super tall. And his friend took a picture. So he was, like, he looked hilarious because out my head, because I'm 5'4", y'all already know short. He was, like, some big, tall dude. It looked like he was hugging a leprechaun in real life. I'm not even making it up because I was in a leprechaun outfit for Halloween. I just thought it would be funny. Comedy gets sales, things like that. So that was probably one of the funniest times of my life. So, but he bought a car. I didn't complain. Okay. A salesman makes sense because that story is bullshit. What story? What story is bullshit? None. It's not. Not at all. It's pretty straightforward. If you doubt my leanness, which part is leanness? It's 100% truthful. Dealerships, a lot of them will actually open at like 10. And yeah, during tax season, dealerships are very, very busy. Y'all spend money on food. People buy a lot of cars during tax season. It's kind of world renowned. Okay. I'm an actual bodybuilder champion. I'm surrounded by gearheads. You're absolutely on no gear. Let's see the blood work, fish, inclined. I mean, yeah, if you want to pay for my blood work, cool. I'm not going to go spend money, 200, 300, because once, go ahead, send me the cash and pay for the blood work, because I don't need to pay just to prove a point. Because here's the thing, when my blood work checks out clean, it still won't make you go to gym a single day. You're just going to be like, oh, you'll find something else to complain about it. Then you're going to be like, oh, well, he's buff because he's short. Oh, well, he's buff because he was born that way. So, and that's what haters do. They just complain. Like, I'm going to give y'all super clean blood work. That won't make a single hater start working out. They'll just find another excuse and still stay the way they are. Okay? I'll never promote steroids. Steroids are a terrible idea. Okay? You don't need to do steroids. For real. Like, that's the worst thing you could do for y'all is do steroids. You should never do it. If you want to, you can. Go get a small peepee and lose your hair. And then possibly die and not know if you're going to stay alive. Okay? For example, steroids don't get you insane strength like practice calisthenics does. Like this, for example, we've been practicing this. Okay? Whew. Steroids don't get you planches either. 1% of 1% skill, baby. I'm getting better at that, chat. So, there you go. What steroid gets you that? What steroids get you this, guys? Tell the haters in the chat. Tell me what steroid gets you this, huh? Zero steroids. No need for steroids. You just need to quit being lazy as a couch potato and go work out. I love cooking haters, by the way. All those haters got burnt, you know, because when I hit them with some blood work that they'll pay for, I'll have the haters happily pay for my blood work. When it comes out clean, they still won't work out, guys. They're still going to be couch potatoes. Okay. Thank you. Yo, I am him. Thank you. TRT, no, don't take TRT. You don't need TRT. Here's the example, guys. I actually just learned, it was, I think I told you a couple streams ago, Tai Lopez's friend, you know, the billionaire Tai Lopez. He had a friend who's worth way more money than he was. Well, no, he was close to it. He was worth like $800 million. And he all of a sudden started taking TRT. You don't need TRT because if you work out 5 days a week consistently and you go in the sun, sunlight actually helps you produce more testosterone naturally. He started taking TRT, heart attack, died, worth $800 million. Okay, because he wanted to get buff, the cheating, terrible way. Okay, so, you know, don't take TRT because if you just start working out 5 days consistently, you'll naturally produce the testosterone. It's just the people who want to take TRT, they don't work out at least 20 times a month, just 5 days a week. They don't do it. And they wonder why they have low testosterone. And then they blame excuses like, oh, well, my metabolism's high. People who work out have way more higher metabolism than people don't work out. It's fact, okay? Why? Because when you work out your muscles, you get more efficient at burning calories, okay? And then, so people who don't work out don't have higher metabolism than me. They're just couch potatoes, you know? Okay, I'm 5'4", brother. 5'4" on a good day. You're right, metaphor. Thank you, that's funny. Yeah. So yeah, if you have comedy, please go ahead, send it. Yeah, I love the comedy. Okay. Do I do good? I can lift 15 pounds. Yeah, I mean, it's better than 5. Absolutely. What is a couch potato, Unc? A person as a couch potato is they sit on the couch, just eat chips, don't work out, don't do anything. They're lazy. I think that's maybe a southern term. They tell you, hey, don't be a couch potato. Means like you're just stuck on the couch and not working out. You just eat chips and watch TV all day. You're just like, couch potato. Where you from? Respect. Thank you, brother. What's the worst thing about steroids is it stunts growth? I didn't even know that. I'm sure without steroids, guys. So trust me, I wouldn't suggest that. I didn't know it stunts your growth. I had no idea. So that's terrible. Okay. What's your workout plan? Every day is different. One was what happened abdomen. This was from a car accident, my friend. Workout plan, I do like chest and shoulders, then back and buys or back and legs. Then I have a dedicated arm day and abs. I try to do abs every day. The only other thing I do with my workout afterwards, I do cardio. I do like either like jogging or jump rope. I get my sunlight by jogging in the sun. Jogging in the sun is really good for you. Or jump rope in the sun. Some gyms are really cool. You could ask them to use the jump rope like right outside and do jump rope outside in the sun. They'll help you get tan too, and you'll get your sunlight. You'll get more testosterone that way. Thank you for the hearts, guys. Yeah, please like the stream. When did you start your journey? Well, I was working out since I was 6, but in 2019, almost 2020, I got in a bad car accident where I was driving too fast. My car spun out of control, and I got shot through the windshield because it hit a tree. And I had like 3 broken ribs, back fractures, a punctured lung. So I didn't work out for 3 years. That's what the whole purpose of the stream was, to tell y'all. 3 years of no working out. I had no strength. I had to start doing push-ups on the floor with my knees because I didn't have any strength. Because 3 years of no working out is a long time, you know. And my diet wasn't the best. I was eating Chinese food all the time and stuff. But then during tax season, like I told y'all, it sucked because round the clock, dealership world. Okay. Read my name. I love Latinas. Yeah. Awesome. I'm a couch potato and I can lift 150. 13. Okay. How do you get taller? Bro, I can't tell you that. You can't ask the short guy how to get taller. Otherwise, I'd probably take that advice, my friend. Actually, it's funny you said that. I saw TikTok recently. They said like about gravity boots. It's like where you hang upside down and the boots like latch onto like this bar and it like corrects your spine and it gets you taller. So I thought about maybe getting those. Honestly, I thought it would be cool just to be able to do sit-ups like hanging down. You know, like Goku was when he was training in the gravity chamber on the way to Namek. So I thought that would be pretty cool. Lying isn't good. What do I lie about? I just tell you the truth. Do you sell cars, bro? LOL. Not anymore. I used to, not anymore. That was like 2 years ago. If you want to get taller, don't sit around all day. Chipotle seed oils, don't eat that, people. Well, I mean, I've been eating Chipotle for years. I haven't had any problem. Nice physique. Thank you, bro. Height, I'm 5'4". Hyperbolic time chamber. Yeah. No. It was a gravity chamber. Goku on the way to Namek, it was a spaceship. It wasn't a hyperbolic time chamber. If that existed, we'll definitely go. That's why everyone, please like the stream. That way the channel will get more revenue. So then when the Dragon Ball Z theme park gets built, I'm going to take y'all with me. We're going to do a live stream when this Dragon Ball Z theme park gets built. I hope they have a hyperbolic time chamber there, because from the videos and scenes, it shows they're going to have Kami House. It shows they're going to have Beerus's planet, which I don't know how they're going to have that, but then they also are supposed to have like Bulma's house with Vegeta's gravity chamber there, and apparently also like the lookout. That'll be cool. We climb up the lookout. That'll be pretty sweet. Volume training or high intensity? It depends on what your goals are, brother. Volume training, well, high intensity will make you very strong, very high stamina, and explosion pretty good too. But size is different. Size, I'll probably do volume. Okay. Do you live in Canada? No. I mean, people who all smoke cigarettes for 4 years, subscribe and get $20. He looks like steroids because he's short. No, I'm just born short, bro. I got the short end of the stick, literally. The V line. Thank you, bro. Thank you. If you want to get a V line, start jump roping, guys. I told y'all before. But yeah, so next topic. Okay, I already told y'all that earlier. Who are y'all pulling for the World Cup? Are y'all voting for Argentina or Argentina? Let's see who wins. So, could you recommend me a forearm exercise? Forearm exercise, yes. Good forearm exercise would be like crossbody hammer curls. Okay, they'll do really good forms too, and hammer curls. Hammer curls are really good. Uh, yeah, that's about it. My other one I told y'all yesterday actually works three body parts. Was my favorite. It's I call them shoulder or trap farmer walks. Is like where you get to something heavy, right? You're gonna use farmer walks, right? And then you put your shoulders to your chair. I mean, put your shoulders to your ear. Okay, so that does a lot of good forms too, and traps. So then you just walk with your shoulders to your ear. That builds some good trap muscles. But while you're holding on to something heavy, while you're like holding it close, it engages a lot of forearm strength. Forearm works are really good, but I did that. I just thought of that before in the gym a long time ago. I had to train traps while doing farmer walks, so it's a little bit of cardio. But dude, it definitely works your traps. Okay. All right, I'm 5'9", 193 pounds, trying to lose weight. Any daily routine tips? Doing cardio in the morning before breakfast will help you burn a lot of fat, and then you do strength training at night. Or, actually, yeah, that's about it. Argentina winning, unfortunately. 160 pounds, good for a 13-year-old. Yeah, why not? Go Argentina. Yeah, Argentina. Y'all, I like the Argentina song where it's like Martinez, Molina, Romero, Sanasi. That was a really song. How do I get taller? I can't tell you that, bro. Spain. Who do you think about Dr. Mike? I don't know who that is. How do I get taller? I can't tell you to get taller. I can't do a single push-up or any workout. Wait. I can't do a single push-up. Any workout tips? I'm a little underweight. I'm a girl. If that changes, okay, I understand completely where you're coming from. After my car accident, I lost a lot of strength. So I recommend starting doing push-up on your knees. Okay, that won't take away from the strength. Okay, here you go. So I'll give you some good examples. Okay, you should also do the Project Super Saiyan in my playlist. Okay, in my playlist, I started a thing for y'all. I got after the stream, I'm gonna post the shoulder workout. Okay, so this is what I did before. Like when I lost all my strength, doing push-ups for my knees. Okay, is gonna be multiple different ways. So if you want to get your chest wider, well, you're a girl, so I don't think that'll really apply. But if you want to get stronger, doing wide push-ups, right? You're doing from your knees. Make sure you go down slow. 1, 2, 3. Pause. 1. Okay. If that's too difficult for you, you may not have as much as upper body strength as other girls do, or you're new on your fitness journey. Do elbows in push-ups. So elbows in push-ups like this. Okay. So you still do them on your knees. You just go elbows in. 1, 2, 3. Pause. 1. You're gonna push with your elbows. Okay. That's how you can build your push-up strength till eventually you're able to do it on your legs. Okay. So there's a good understand completely everyone's different on their fitness journey, especially sometimes like me or other people, they may have an accident happen or some kind of life craziness. Okay. Ways to strengthen your wrists. Multiple different ways. There's the traditional method and then there's other crazy methods. One is doing knuckle push-ups. Knuckle push-ups on your knuckles will get you stronger wrists. Another way is if you get like a thing of rice, you start just grabbing the rice, okay, or sand, doing that for long periods of time gets your wrist stronger. Another way would be doing wrist curls, but when you do it all the way down to your fingertips, okay, that also will build you some finger strength. What's your max bench? I don't bench anymore. The most I ever done really was like 225 12 times. After my car accident, I don't bench anymore. I do want to do more impressive stuff. Like people in middle school can get on a bench press. Benching isn't really that cool. It's like a props to get from other dudes. If you're not gonna sleep with them, it doesn't matter. So it's not. Oh yeah, dude, nice bench, bro. It's not really impressive. I'd rather do stuff like planche or like do like cool skills that no one's ever able to do. Or, you know, doing like 50 handstand push-ups. Okay. Skinny teenager trying to build arm muscle. What do you recommend? Well, one thing that helped me blow up really big was supersetting workouts. I told y'all before at other streams, your wrist placement matters on which part of your arm you hit. So if your wrist is straight, they'll do outer portion of your bicep. If you curl your wrist palm up, bam, like this, that'll be the inner portion of your bicep. So what you can do is, one of my favorite supersets is doing palm up dumbbells or easy bar, doing that. And when you're done with that, supersetting that with either hammer curls. Hammer curls will build your outer bicep and your forearms too. Okay, so you do like as many as you can dumbbell curls. Immediately after that, as many as you do hammer curls. Just be very careful with the weight. Usually the weight for hammer curls is going to be the same as your dumbbell curls because that can put a lot of strain on your brachialis, but that'll get your forearms to be pretty big and explosive. So doing that. Another good thing I like doing is for the other part of your arms is like doing tricep extensions, okay? And you superset that with either skull crushers or elbows and push-ups. I'm a big fan of elbows and push-ups and doing them lean forward because when you do lean forward elbows and push-ups, it hits your shoulders and your triceps and a little bit of forearms too. Hope that answers your question. Please like and subscribe if you learned something new, okay? How tall are you? I'm 5'4". Eat healthy and stay active, yes. Swarzy, bro, you're cooked. Swarzy. Oh, that's a cool name. Swarzy? That's like from, what was that Canadian show? Oh, man. It's hilarious, bro. I forgot it. I remember that. That's an awesome name, dude. Shoot, I can't remember the name, but it was funny. How to overcome laziness. Multiple ways. One is call a friend. Sometimes having a workout partner or accountability partner, you know, kick you in the rear. Come on, bro, let's go. That'll help. 2, setting goals. 3, the thing I mentioned before to y'all, if you were lazy last year, you didn't work out at all, every single day you work out this year, you're better than your past self, than your past version. So think of it like this. Okay, I worked out today. Hell yeah, I'm better than my previous version that was last year, last past self. Then you work out tomorrow. Okay, so every single day you're working out this year, you're beating your old past self. So that would be awesome motivation. Every single day, you're becoming 1% better than who you were last year. So then eventually when it becomes consistent, you're like, I left my old level 1 form in the dust. They're in the rearview mirror. Now you're in the new evolved form. Okay. How can I stop cravings? Okay. By having snacks in between, okay, or coffee. Having cravings, it's okay, guys. Eating is not a sin. You just have to know what to eat in between meals. Like for example, you can eat beef jerky or turkey jerky. That'll replace chips. Okay, you can have Greek yogurt with berries, egg whites or hard-boiled eggs. Just remember, if you have something higher protein, you're also gonna have higher bathroom breaks. So just mindful of that. Okay, tuna packets, salmon packets. Rice cakes are one of my favorites thing to eat. You get rice cakes, you put either like peanut butter on them or bananas on them, and then honey on top. Just make sure it's real honey from our actual farmer's market. Different stores is fake. It's like not real honey. They put actually added sugar in those. So make sure if you get honey, it has like a honeycomb in it. That's how you know it's like real honey. Going to farmers markets, it'll also be a lot of times cheaper than big convenience stores. Because I've seen prices like at big convenience stores, and then I've seen prices at Aldi stores with the the honeycombs inside. It was crazy, bro. It was almost like half price, like nuts. Okay, can I use? No, that's a terrible idea, bro. You're so short. You're so short. Bugs say hi to you. That's not that funny, man. Come on, you gotta come up with something funny. You got this whole time during the stream. Come up with something more comedy. It's haha. I guess it's like I've heard. You gotta beat the better jokes. I got called a Buffalo Farquaad a couple streams ago, so you got some funny. Okay. Hey, dudes, go ahead and tell them. Do 10 push-ups. Oh yeah, who subscribed, guys? Please tell me. If you subscribe real quick, I'll knock out some push-ups. Okay. What's the best workout to cut belly fat? Low intensity training, like cardio. Is eating junk food then working out a bad strategy? Yes, it is. Do 10 push-ups. Can your wife your butt? What? I subbed. All right, Charlie, I got you. Thank you. I'm gonna knock out the push-ups for you. Let's do it. Ugh. I'm gonna have to use the wall because I can't do them all standing yet. All right, let's see. Wait, how many? Let's see. Who else subscribed? Can you please explain what that means? Low intensity training is you do light cardio, like light jogging at conversation pace or light jump rope. Low intensity is where your heart rate's 145 to 125 beats per minute. That's when you're in the fat burning zone. But then if you do stuff like jump rope or running fast, then you're gonna be doing what's called HIIT, high intensity training. That's where you're burning calories versus burning fat. So if you do cardio, do only 15 minutes max, because usually after 15 minutes your heart rate elevates and then you start burning calories versus targeting specific versus burning fat specifically. Okay, let's see. Well, can't see the V line. Yeah, it's fake. It's all fake. It's AI. Where'd you get that scar from? I'm subbed this morning, dog. All right, little vamp. All right, let's at least 2. Wait, 3. See who else subbed. 4, 5. Okay, that's 5, 6. All right, cool. So that's at least 30. All right, let's do it. Let's knock him out, baby. 30 push-ups. They ain't no thing. All right, let's go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Ooh. Slipped on the last one. My bad. Thank you for the sub, my friends. Thank you. Please like the stream, everyone. Like the stream. Like it. The stream gets it pushed out to more people. Okay? How y'all doing? Cool. Why you so tiny? Why you got such tiny boots on? I don't have boots on. These are legs, bro. How old are you? I'm 35. I didn't expect that. Are fish oil supplements enough for amino acid intake? I'm not super educated on fish oils, besides the fact that fish oils are very good for joint lubrication, so you don't really have like maybe too many aches and pains. Amino acids, usually you can get powder for your BCAAs. That way you could get amino acids. I don't really take supplements. I need to start, honestly, because not having the good minerals, micronutrients you need, it could affect you long term. Okay. How much protein you consume daily? I have to be at 190 grams a day, because I'm 67 kilos, literally. I'm 148 pounds. So I need to be at times 1.3 per pound per body weight. So that's about 190. How to drink protein? How? I don't think I understand. What's up, Messi? How are you? How to drink it? Glub. I don't. Shake the protein shake. And then drink it, or I don't know what you mean by how to drink it. I never explained to anybody how to drink a protein shake. You drink until you're done with it. I don't know. No TRT. No, you don't need TRT, brother. If you just work out 5 days a week consistently, your body will naturally produce testosterone, and you need a bit of sunlight. 10 and 20 minutes a day of sunlight will also help your body naturally produce testosterone. Just joking. How to get abs? Well, really cool. I made a new playlist for y'all. It's called Project Super Saiyan. Please like and subscribe. You go to the playlist section of my channel. You go to, I think it's day 2. Day 2 is anime abs. Okay, so it show you some cool ab workouts you could do. Okay, if you don't like those, you could just go to anime abs playlist, and has plenty of ab workouts there too. Okay. Do you drink alcohol ever? I used to, bro. I used to be a big alcoholic. I stopped years back because I'm Russian plus being in the Marine Corps. Thank you for the gift. I appreciate you. It was a terrible mix. So I used to be a really big alcoholic, and I just stopped cold turkey because it was making me very depressed and bad thoughts. Plus, after 25, bro, hangovers hurt, bro. It felt like you got hit by a train, man. Like, before I was 25, I could like drink all night, get a couple hours sleep, wake up, you're fine. After 25 years old, oh my God, bro. Like, I felt like I got hit with a sledgehammer. I was scared of the hangover, so that's also helpful to quit. Do diamond push-ups. Yeah, if you subscribe, short. Diamond push-ups aren't hard, bro. They're pretty easy. Okay, who's sent a gift? Thank you, Jackson. Diamond push-ups aren't hard. It's really, really easy. Okay. Said, hey, what's up, David? How are you? No, my brother needs to watch this. Cool. About collagen, everybody is into that. Yeah, you could get collagen supplements. How to get a V shape like you in lower area. Okay, so if you're trying to get the V shape and like build your Adonis belt, multiple things you could do. One is jump rope, 15 minutes a day. Jump rope's fantastic, like to melt love handles. Also make your face a lot less puffy too. Two is do it early in the morning before breakfast. It's called fasting cardio. So when you already sleep, when you first wake up, you burn through already a lot of glycogen. Okay, so when you do cardio in the morning before breakfast, it'll target more fat as well. So just do it light 15 minutes max. Because if you do above 15 minutes, then you'll start burning calories versus fat. Anyone who's ever done fight training knows jump rope is fantastic. It also will build you some really good shoulder endurance, okay? And it'll get your calves to be pretty damn big from jump rope. So, okay, let's see real quick. Coach, you remember me from the other night? Timmy? Huh. Well, I don't remember her name because I was a fan of Fairly Odd Parents. I'm tiny. You could always get bigger. What's the difference between burning fat and calories? Okay, well, fat is specifically, how to explain this? Fat and calories is different. Okay, calories have fat in them usually times. Whether there's different kind of calories out there because there's like clean calories like fruits. Fruits sometimes have very little calories or none, and then there's stuff like bread. Bread has a huge amount of calories, always fat. Okay, targeting fat will be toward fat deposits, okay? Like sometimes if you have puffy face, or maybe you have some little bit of arm fat, or maybe like you have love handles, doing fat burning cardio, which is low intensity training, versus calories, which would be a caloric deficit. Okay, so basically, it being in a caloric deficit, it'll also burn fat too, but doing you'll get more faster results. Okay, you'll get faster results doing lit versus burning hit, high intensity training. It's good to have both though, because then you're constantly burning fat. But sometimes it could affect your energy level, so just be careful. If you don't have enough calories throughout the day, you might feel very tired, very pooped, very low energy. Okay, so just be careful of that. Okay. How do you get rid of stomach fat? Can you give me an exercise example? Yes, like I said, jump rope, low intensity jump rope. If you don't have a jump rope, have a workout partner or buddy. You run beside them 15 minutes at conversation pace. Thank you for the gift. Conversation pace means the good shit, Alex. That's funny. Conversation pace means when you're running next to somebody, you're not out of breath. You're not like, oh my God, I can't. You could talk to them like you're talking to you now. So that's what conversation pace is. I usually do light jogging after I get done working out in the sun. So it's pretty fun. And if it's, oh wait, let me see. Happy poop. Yeah, thank you, Messi. Dude, are push-ups part of your routine? Yes, they are. Because I changed my workout plan about 5 weeks ago. Like today, I did chest press and I superset that with pike push-ups. And then I do, another one would be lat raises, and I superset that with a decline elbows in push-ups. Okay, today I tried something new. I was doing hip push-ups to like get better at planche. But that was extremely difficult for me, like at a decline. Okay, because I was a little bit tired, and that was a huge shoulder blaster and a forearm blaster. So yes, and then another workout I do chest flies, and then I do extra wide push-ups. Okay, so I do calisthenics and straining because there's a lot of different push-ups. Like if you do wide push-ups, that gets your chest to be bigger this way. You do elbows in push-ups, it does the inner portion of your chest, plus it does shoulders and triceps too when you have your elbows in. They're my favorite actually. I like doing elbows in, leaning forward push-ups. Those are like my absolute favorite. Okay, how tall are you? I'm 5'4". What's a good exercise for speed? Probably sprints. Sprints are very good. Sprints build explosion, stamina, and agility. Okay. Can you go outside? Yes. Are you vegan? No, I don't think I ever be vegan. I just like eating meat, and I don't like to have terrible barriers on the food I can and cannot eat. How many push-ups in a day? That depends on the subscribers, Messi. Every day is different, my friend. Also, please like the stream, my friends. Liking the stream gets it pushed out to more people. Okay. Also, good news, by the way. Special announcement. A little surprise. Today I got us the laptop. It's on the way. It should be here Wednesday and Thursday, and then that's gonna elevate everything else. Cause then at the same time, the capture card should be in too. So then we'll be able to do all the things I wanted to talk about. We basically we could watch anime shows together and have cool, like, I want to hear y'all's opinions on that. We could play video games. Y'all see my face. I thought about doing some cool stuff. Like if I die, I'll do some push-ups or something crazy. Like I did on Assassin's Creed a couple times. Jumping off the cliff. That isn't a good idea. Do you go to gym or home workouts? I do both. Recently, I'm doing home workouts at the gym. So you do the equipment plus home workouts. Okay. Taking channel to the next level. Yes, thank you. I'm super excited, Barry. I am. I'm very, very pumped and excited. Because that's going to be all the cool stuff that we'll be able to multi-stream to Twitch. Basically, everything I want to do online will be possible doing the desktop streaming. Whether it's the video games that we could play, it'll be pretty rad. You took Captain America, wait, what does that mean? You kind of look like Captain America from Brownie. There's a, what? I sub. All right, thank you, gamer. I got you. What's your favorite food? Popcorn, bro. All right, gamer, you subbed yesterday. I remember you. No, this is for the new subscribers. You can't be like, oh, I subbed yesterday. Get push-ups. The new ones get them first. You got to be fair, my friend. Nah, Ant-Man. That's funny to me. That's hilarious. That's a good one. See, that's some original comedy. Like, no, he's not Wolverine. He's Ant-Man. That's funny. Sub. All right, Dylan, I got you. Let's do it. Here. Let me see if I can just make sure my forearms aren't hurting too bad. Give me a sec. All right. Yeah. All right, they're good. Cool. No, the other push-up said there earlier was like pretty strenuous on my forearms, but no, we're good. We're good. If they are hurting too bad, I wouldn't be able to. All right, Dylan, I got you. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thanks for the sub. 5. Cool. Thank you. Awesome. Thank you for the comment. I love talking to you guys. I love it when y'all are super fresh and creative with the jokes. Okay. Short but jacked. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Chicken legs. Definitely not, my friend. My calves have calves, buddy. So honestly, my legs are like the biggest part of my body. Do Mossy jump. What's that? Hello, saying I learned to do the crow stand. Nice. Congrats, Yamcha. Yamcha in the chat. I don't know what the Maasai jump is, honestly. Hello, saying. Okay, I got you, Yamcha. I just shouted you out. You're tiny. I'm trying, bro. I'm trying to get bigger. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Okay. Does dips help in gaining forms? Yes, it does. It does. It'll be mostly chest, but you'll have to do dips. You got to make sure your dips are elbows in versus, because you could do dips this way. You can either do dips this way, where it's kind of like your elbows are going out, okay? But if you do dips where you lean forward, okay, that will build forms too. Okay, so definitely doing dips that way will build forms. That's a good question. Oh my God, why are you so strong? You're short. I know, George, but you got to come up with some original material. You got this whole stream come up with your original material. And the best you can do is you're short. Dude, you need some creative writing classes. Should I cycle? Yeah, cycling's pretty good for low impact, I would say. Sub. Thank you, Firewall. I got you. Let's do it. Are you natty? Yes, 100%. I just eat high protein stuff like steak, salmon, fish, tuna and rice, eggs. Favorite is steak. Like I did some streams. I showed y'all going to Aldi store. Buying steak is actually cheaper. And Chipotle. I do love Chipotle. Chipotle's dope. Okay, let's do it for the sub. Let's go. I think we have, 2 subs? Let's do it. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Thanks for the sub. 10. Cool. Thank you. Steroids won't get you that, buddy. All right, let's go. Bro, I ate. I am waiting for a match. Yeah. Martinez. You should know the song, bro. Okay, cool. Bro, you do MMA training? I used to after high school I did, right before I joined the Marine Corps. I had a couple amateur MMA fights. MMA is awesome. Plus the conditioning in the MMA gyms, it's top tier, bro. Everything from like doing tire flips to like my MMA gym, we had like sledgehammer swings, we had like battle ropes. It was awesome, bro. What is the playlist for abs called? Anime abs. Or you could go to Project Super Saiyan and it'll be day two. It'll be called day two abs. Or you could just, yes, you see either of those. Anime abs. Okay. Can you stand on your forearms? What do you mean like stand on my forearms? Like I don't think I understand what you're saying. Okay. Messi versus Lamine. Oh, well, dude, have y'all seen that picture of Messi holding little Lamine? Messi's daddy, bro. And Lamine's like, what's up, dad? I've came to take your title away, bro. It's literally father versus son, bro. This is hilarious. That's crazy. The stream ending randomly yesterday. It wasn't random at all. What are you talking about? Argentina have very good players and their teammates love Messi. What time is it? It's 2 a.m. Okay, yeah, bro. What's your daily diet? Every day is different. I'll be honest with you. I'll also, I guess, those who are new in the chat, best way for y'all to stick with a diet is you have 5 or 6 different options for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Okay, if I tell you eat the same thing every day, it's freaking boring. It sucks. It's not fun. It's no variety. So I eat something different. Usually, the most consistent thing is like Chipotle bowl. Okay, that's just because I personally like it. So you need to have like 5 or 6 different options for breakfast, lunch, and dinner that you actually like. If y'all eat the same breakfast, it will eventually be boring and you won't want to do it. Same thing with lunch and dinner. Like for breakfast, you can have either a chicken burrito, or you can have an omelet, or you could have a bagel with peanut butter on it, with honey and bananas. Or you could have oatmeal or porridge. You could have a lot of different breakfast options. Same thing for lunch. You could have maybe a burger, or maybe chicken and rice, or salmon, or steak and eggs. Dinner, you might have like cauliflower pizza. You might have soup. You have so having 5 or 6 different options will help you stick with your diet as long as it's healthy. Okay, we like I said, we're humans. We like variety. Someday you want to have cake. Someday you want to have ice cream. One day you may want to have pizza. The next day you may want to have seafood. Okay, like this week, this week every single day I think I've eaten a different dinner. Like one day was steak. Another day was crab legs and shrimp. Another day was Chipotle. So I had a different dinner every day. Okay. So same thing for y'all. Y'all can have variety. Eating is not a sin. Okay. It's just you have to choose what you eat. You have to have healthy snacks. Okay. Thank you for the gift, brother. What's your favorite exercise? Probably elbows and push-ups. Do some handstand, bud, with forearms touching the ground. I don't know what you mean, like where you're like this. Like I don't know what you mean. Like how do your forearms touch the ground? You mean a headstand? I don't know. I've never seen handstand. Well, you can't do a handstand with your forearms touching the ground. Like what is that? Because then it's a headstand. Because your forearms are touching. Like I don't know what that means. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea. Send me a video of that to my Instagram. I was like, how do you have a handstand? That doesn't make sense. Can you do push-ups? Yeah, if you subscribe. I've been trying to lose weight, so I started eating soup with carrots and potatoes 4 days in a row. That sucks, man. That sounds terrible diet. Like I wouldn't stick that with that either. Have some variety. If you're trying to like starving yourself is not how you lose weight. Okay, you gotta eat consistently. Okay, you just have to change what you eat. Like eat rice cakes and peanut butter, eat steak and eggs or steak and potatoes. Potatoes have lower calories than rice. Eat chicken and rice or tuna or salmon, things like that. Eat chicken breast. There's all types of things you can eat besides just soup and stuff. That sounds horrible. I wouldn't want to do that diet either. You're probably hating your life. So have some variety that's healthy, my friend. Do you like planks? Not really. I mean, we had to do a lot of planks in the Marine Corps, but planks won't get you abs. They'll get you good core strength, and it'll get you a lot of lower back pain relief, so you won't have as much pain. Okay. How do you get better body? You work out consistently 5 days a week. What do you order at Chipotle? Like, what's your bowl consist of? Usually double rice, double chicken. I used to do double beans when I was trying to hit higher protein, but then I did research and found out beans keep you bloated, like inflammation, for like 6 hours, bro. So it's a long time. So then I cut out beans. But usually when I was trying to hit 1,000 calories, I would get double rice, double beans, and regular chicken. I didn't pay for double chicken, and then I would spinach because a lot of people don't know Chipotle is spinach. Okay, so that would be close to like 70 grams of protein without you paying extra for double chicken. Double rice, double beans, and spinach, and then regular chicken. They'll get you about 1,000 calories. You can even add cheese too for some extra protein too. I'm sub. Thank you. Hello, y'all. I got you. Let's do it. How to get a strong core. Wait, how to strong core of our body. Y'all got to type like real sentences, my friends. Like before you send it, make sure it's readable. So you're not like, whoa, I don't even know what I just typed. And then you got to retype it again. Okay, let's do it. All right. Well, we had 2 subs, right? Oh, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Thanks for the sub. Gotcha. 6, 7 push-up, baby. That's a Coach Saiyan original. Awesome. What about protein powder? I mean, you could take it if you don't have any other option. I wouldn't suggest it, but if you have no other option. Getting natural protein, like I even did some streams for y'all and videos from how you can hit your protein goals pretty easy. Like you go to Aldi store, you spend $7. That's like 120 grams of protein right there. Just buying tuna packets. Thank you for the heart. Thank you. Send a kiss to Amal AML. Who's that? Thank you, friend. See you. David, who's that? Who's AML? I was watching when you had 10 views. Thank you, Anthony. Glad you've been here, part of the stream, my friend. Our journey is getting better, my friends. Especially next week when the laptop arrives. I'm going to be pumped, man. We're going to have better gaming streams. Watch some dope anime together or some cool reactions. And then in a couple days, I should be ordering us Grand Theft Auto 6. So when that drops, then we're going to go crazy, bro. It's going to be pretty fun. I'm not going to lie. Okay? Bro, you going to watch Argentina versus Spain? Coach, you like Gears of War? Oh, you're like a Gears of War. I love Gears of War. Gears of War is one of my favorite series, man. Especially like the first 2, I think. Like even the first one, man. Like the first one when I was playing late at night, and then the Berserker came, bro. That scared the crap out of me, bro. I was like petrified fighting that thing. Especially the first time it ran at me, and I didn't dodge in time, and it ran right through me, bro. And the controller vibrated at night, bro. I was petrified. The Berserker was scary, bro. You gotta hammer and dawn that crap. Bro, what's your cheat meals? Sometimes cake, sometimes pizza. I actually love DiGiorno's pizza. Let's see what else. I don't cheat too often, but I do love ice cream. I like ice cream. Me and my mom eat a lot of ice cream. What is the best tricep workout? Well, it's different tricep workouts, man. I wouldn't really say there's the best. My favorite is skull crushers. I think skull crushers are my favorite for triceps. And the tricep pull downs, but not the rope. I used to do the rope a lot, and then I forgot. I read it on Mike Metzer's book. He always say don't use a rope. He would use the actual like T-bar thing, and that gets you a lot more tricep pump. It was crazy. I don't know why, honestly. It just is. What's your favorite anime? Thank you, Wait, what's your name? Defiled. Okay, Pigeon. That's tough. Okay, I probably have top 4. Okay, I loved Bleach. I love Dragon Ball Z. Okay, I love Naruto and One Piece. I'm still watching. Okay, but then I grew up in the Toonami days. Toonami days had badass anime. Like G Gundam was one of my favorite. That was sick. You know, Kingdom Hearts, baby. And then they had Zoids. They had Then they had like ones that weren't really anime, they were just cool, like Static Shock was dope, Jackie Chan Adventures, Shaolin Showdown. They had so many good cartoons and anime. It's tough. I even like stuff like Here's Next Door. So there's a lot of badass lore. Can you shout me out? Quan, my low business, JTM Moline, and YouTube, Jordan Tolbert. What's up, Jordan Tolbert? Okay, you're a beginner in the gym. How should I stay locked in and motivated? You have to set goals, my friend. Set goals and probably have a good peer group. Good peer group of people holding you accountable. I miss Toonami. Dude, Toonami was dope, bro. Tom was our G, bro. Okay. Bro, you should be doing wrestling. You look freaking jacked. Thank you, bro. I did wrestling in high school, but only a year. I wasn't that good at it, to be real. Okay. I liked MMA better. MMA was way cooler than wrestling to me. I like, doing like Muay Thai where you get strikes and stuff, and then it was just fun. It was really, really fun. Give your best flex. I don't know. Height 5'4". Okay. Can you do 100 jumpy jacks? Yeah, it's gift, bro. Actually, no, I probably won't do that because it's going to take us some time. What do you do for abs? I just posted an ab workout, my friend. Literally, you go to, please like and subscribe, and then go to the playlists. And then go to Project Super Saiyan. Day 2 should be, day 2 or 3 should be abs. I literally posted, I think, yeah, day 3. I think day 3 is abs. Okay. Can you show me how to fight? No, you'll probably have to go to a fight gym, bro. Get a fight coach. Dream body and working out. Look awesome, bro. No, hello, y'all. Keep asking me the same thing. Is it going to give me to do 100 jumpy jacks? No. I got black belt in Taekwondo. That was dope, man. What's up, bro? Hey, how you doing, Digital? Of course I remember, yes. Best shoulder workout. I wouldn't say there's a best one, but there's one I prefer. I prefer doing handstand push-ups and pike push-ups. Pike push-ups are really good for shoulders. This is what I did earlier. I did chest press, and then pike push-ups get you some nasty shoulders where you do like slow, like 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2. Okay, those get you a pretty good shoulder pump. I'm not gonna lie. So I like doing pike push-ups. Handstand push-ups are good for shoulders. Weightlifting wise, if you go down to where you have a machine and you do like lat curls with the machine, and like the rollers are on there, those are good too. Those are, yeah, probably my favorite. Okay. Bro is Giga Chad. Yeah, you're right. Thank you. Thank you for the compliment, bro. Where you're Giga Chad. When I shave, actually, I actually have pictures of Giga Chad. Thank you for the likes, my friend. Please like the stream, my friends. Liking the stream gets it pushed out to more people. Thank you. How to get a six-pack. Start doing abs, my friend. Doing stuff like reverse crunches help you get these abs. Doing stuff like Russian twists get you obliques. Okay. You mentioned MindMixer. Do you follow Split? I have tried MindMixer Split. Actually, I've tried a few different things on MindMixer Split. Because I like the fact, like, usually his workouts were all mostly supersets. And, bro, they're very physically demanding. But you get strength really crazy. Like, my favorite one was, one of his workouts was, like, pec deck, okay? Just doing one set. And then you go and do it was incline, close grip chest press. Bro, that one was, like, his supersets were amazing. Like, he was very, very smart and strategic, and I liked it. At the time, I was getting stronger literally every single week, like every workout. His supersets were great and demanding. I actually loved his close grip pull down. It was for biceps, and like he does also very slow negatives, like 1, 2, 3. Like his negatives are great. That's why I actually learned to do a lot of my workouts slow negative. So yeah, Mike Metzer is really smart, man. Okay. Everybody needs the guy's motivation. Yeah, what's a good forearm workout you could give demonstrations? Hammer curls and cross body curls. Those are great forms. And my favorite, like I said, this isn't really a workout. Well, it's kind of an exercise. You get something heavy, right? And then you put your your shoulders to your ears. Bam, and then you walk like doing farmer walks with something heavy. They'll do forearms, they'll do triceps, and they'll do traps. Okay, you just have your shoulders touch your ears, and then you walk. Then when you can no longer keep your shoulders near your ears, you stop, drop, reset. Okay, that does good for forearms and does really good for traps. It basically gets from here all the way down because while you're walking with something heavy, your wrists are stabilizing, which will do some forearm strength too. Okay, I have some pretty big forearms just from that exercise. Okay, stand up and be counted. Show the world that you're a man. That's not even that funny. You got to come up with some better original material, brother. Did you watch WWE? I actually didn't. Coach, do you want my Discord so we can? You can join my Discord, bro. The link should be in the You can message me on there too. It should be on my profile actually. Okay, it's a song. You talk. Oh, okay, that makes sense, Ryan. Sorry, my bad. You talk well and always have the right words. No ums, pauses. I really doubt that, bro. Boss, thank you for the positivity, but no. I'm, I'm trying to get better at speeches, definitely. I usually say okay a lot. Hold up, I got here and I'm trying to gain body weight. What was the theme for forearms? Okay, go, sure. For forearms, like I said, this does forearms, shoulders, and traps. This is a great trap workout. It's something I created in the gym because I've never seen other people do it. I call them trap walks. Okay, so you get something heavy. I used to grab like 245-pound dumbbells. If you can't get to that level yet, it's okay. Grab some dumbbells you can manage, right? So you grab them and then you bring your shoulders to your ears. Bam, right there. And then you're gonna walk, farmer walks, right? So you walk until you can no longer keep your shoulders touch your ears. So then you drop and you reset. Doing that will build forearms and it'll build you shoulders and it'll build your trap muscles because you're keeping your shoulders close to your ear. And it'll get you really, really good grip too. Because while you're walking, everybody knows farmer walks is really good for grip strength, okay? And finger strength too. So while you're walking, your arms are gonna be like this. So this whole portion is being worked, especially the trap muscle. Okay. What's your favorite food? I think I answered that. I love popcorn. Popcorn, I think I would say. Well, no, I'm wrong. Popcorn's a snack. Favorite food, I would say is. I do love pizza, man. I love pizza. I eventually want. Also, I want to go because of playing Assassin's Creed 2, where they have like Venice and Greece and Florence. Eventually, I want to go there. I'm gonna take y'all with me, of course. We're gonna do some live streams at Greece, Italy, and have some pizza there. I think that'll be pretty rad. Okay, your thoughts on keto, low carb diet? I've never done the ketogenic diet, to be honest with you. I've read and heard a lot of different things, but me, I like carbs because I think the whole thing, it kind of like from a lot of sports, like girls who do gymnastics and cheerleading, a lot of times their physique gets judged and there's very critical in certain things where they always get told don't get carbs because carbs hold water, which will get you basically look not as lean. Okay, me, I eat carbs with every meal, to be real. I just ate Chipotle with rice and I had double rice. Okay, so it's basically the solution I would give you is choose a diet you like because if it sucks, you're not gonna stick with it. Like if I told you to eat chicken and rice every day for the year, you're probably not gonna do it. I don't want to do that either. Okay, so find out. I guess my advice to you would be try it. Try the diets you like doing and stick with. Find out the best ones you actually enjoy, and that way you'll stick with it. Okay, me, I've always had carbs. I like eating potatoes. I like eating rice and carbs because they make you look. Uh, they saturate your muscles so they look very good pumped, and it's a good way to rebuild while you're sleeping. You didn't eat any carbs in your diet, but I'm just not very educated on the ketogenic diet because I just never did it myself. Okay, stop spam. Let's see those calves, bro. Sure. Bam, baby. My calves have calves. Now you tell me why you skip leg day. You should be doing calf training while you're watching the stream. Bam. This is a good way to do calf muscles. Okay. Were you ever overweight at some point? Yes, I talked about that in the beginning of the stream. That's how I got very jacked from the very beginning. Okay? Just by doing intermittent fasting and eating one time per day because when I got off work, there was no other places to eat after I got done working out. So I had like 2 Chipotle burritos a day. And I didn't eat the whole day because we're working at the dealership. It was during tax season. We were busy from open to close. So I couldn't leave to go get lunch because we had customers. So I would like get there at 9 a.m. I didn't eat breakfast because I wake up at 8 and didn't eat till 10:30. I was just drinking coffee. Quickly drive over to Chipotle because they close at 11. Eat two burritos because I was starving, and then go exercise. And then after that, everywhere's closed. And I didn't find out about like places like Winco or till like years later actually, because COVID changed a lot of hours for restaurants. What's a good gap to start fasting with? When I did, it was just like from the morning till 10:30, which would be like 9:30 till 10:30. But so there's different kind of fasting I read online. There's like where it's either 12 hours or 16 hours. Okay, so I guess it's gonna depend on what you prefer. You just gotta be careful with your energy levels. I've been trying those knee push-ups you get on my other day workouts. Wait. I've been trying the knee push-ups you suggested. Any other main workouts I should get out of the way? If you don't remember me, I'm underweight girl. I was asking about push-ups earlier. Oh well, I mean, I can't answer your question because there's tons of workouts out there. To be real with you, so I can't list 200 different exercises for you. But the cool thing is, and the playlist I have and the Project Super Saiyan, I have workouts, and usually, if you can't do them normally, I have a beginner version of each one too. You can actually go to the playlist and go to Never Gym List. So I have like 30 days you could do, and there's usually a workout. Like if you can't do it, there's like a knee version or easier version for a beginner or a person who's just starting out. So you can go to that playlist, and they have workouts like a alternative one to if you can't do the one where if you're a little bit more advanced or you have a little bit more strength, if you're new or just starting. So that's what I recommend for you because there are thousands of workouts out there. Okay, to be real, but there's easier versions of each kind. So I recommend check out those out on your playlist and see which one you like. I drink at least 2 coffees a day. That sounds delicious, Coach. I can't seem to find your account. Can you just tell me? Tell you what? Dude, it's literally in the profile. You click on my profile, it says links right on the profile. There's like TikTok, Discord. You just click it. And it should be Coach saying actually. How many jumping jacks could you do per day? I mean, I don't know. Jumping jacks aren't that difficult. He's just spamming you, Coach. Why are you spamming? We're gonna put him in timeout, chat. Let's do it. You're going to timeout till tomorrow. Like, please don't spam. I'm trying to read everyone's questions and comments. Doesn't make sense. Okay. Coach, I can't see me. Just look up Coach Saiyan. I'm pretty sure that's the thing on my Discord. I hate jumping jacks. I could tell you keep talking about them. You do burpees instead. Those are better for you, anyways. People are just spamming. I don't know why. Yeah, digital. Quit spamming with the same stuff. I do at least 1,000. Whenever you fasted, did you drink water? I drink coffee and water. It was mostly coffee, though. I'll be real. Okay. Coach, is it true that abs alternate in size on each side? I don't know. I've never heard that before. Me, I have a different like size abs because of my car accident. Like my rib cage got kind of moved because I had like 3 broken ribs on this side. So that's why I'm like mine is like perfectly aligned. To be real, but I've never heard of that before. That's possible. Okay. Have you tried Muay Thai? Yes, Ryan. At my MMA gym, they had stand up, which was boxing, and then they had Muay Thai, which I love Muay Thai. Muay Thai was dope. I've never had a Muay Thai match, but I had an MMA match where elbows and knees were allowed. So, but yeah, Muay Thai is dope. It's an amazing sport. It's really, really good. The training for Muay Thai is pretty sick too. Is Muay Thai intense? Yes, it is. You already know. You've probably seen Bloodsport. Coach, I can't. Okay, you digital. You're just spamming. I'm putting you in timeout. You're going timeout for like 30 minutes. All over a Discord. Come on, bro. Hello, Coach Yamcha. Good to see you. What's up, Space? How are you? What do you think of Bruce Lee's physique? He's pretty strong, man. So here's the thing with Bruce Lee specifically. Actually, I think humans in general. A lot of strength is neurological. You can't see it. Bruce Lee was a very, very strong man. He could do one-arm pull-ups like easy. You know how hard it is to do a one-arm pull-up? Like, and I don't mean like this. This don't count. No. Like one arm pull up he could do all the time. So he was extremely strong, and it's not because of size. Because a lot of people like Anatoly, they're not really big in jack, but they're strong. Because strength is neurological. So you can't judge a book by its cover. Some people can be insanely strong, which I've met in real life, but they don't look really big on size because they just don't do workouts slow. Okay, so he's a very strong man. I train in Himma. I don't know what that means. Will jump rope work for the water fluid in the stomach area? Well, it'll work for like the love handle area, honestly. And it will help with inflammation too. Like it'll get you pretty cut if you're trying to get the V line. Okay. And jump ropes and jiu-jitsu, actually. Jiu-jitsu is another way if you want to get pretty lean. It'll get a lot of your face fat out too. Okay. Bro, what's your dream vacation? Vacation. I don't know. Let me think. There's just different places I would want to go to that I haven't traveled, which I would consider all vacations. And I'm gonna take y'all with me. When the channel gets more revenue, we're gonna go to Japan. I want to go there during cherry blossom season, which will be pretty sick. And I'm from Japan, that'll be pretty rad. I want to go to like different countries that I haven't been to, like Saudi Arabia when the Dragon Ball Z theme park gets built. I want to go to London. That'll be pretty cool. Have like English breakfast in the UK. And in Scotland, there's also many countries I haven't been to, man. I think it'll be pretty rad to go travel and eat the food there. It'll be pretty sick. How to get stronger? Start writing down your workouts. You got to write down your workouts. You have to be what's called self-analytical. You got to know, like, hey, today is what? Saturday. Saturday, I did this much weight, this many reps. This what I ate before, this how I feel. Then when it's time to hit that same body part the next time, you're going to put, okay, I look at my notes. I did this many, so I have to try to beat it by 1 or 2. That's how you progressively overload. And if you don't hit those numbers, you compare notes. Okay, well, I didn't hit the same numbers I did last time. Why not? Well, it looks like I ate today, but I didn't eat as much as I did the last time. So that might be the factor why I didn't perform as well. So taking notes and comparing yourself to yourself is how you progressively overload, and how you find discrepancies and problems. Like maybe you just weren't feeling a certain day, maybe you just didn't have enough food or water or electrolytes, maybe you just didn't eat before you worked out at all, so it can cause your performance to fluctuate. Okay, okay, 1 second guys, my phone's about to die. Gotta quickly put on the charger. I just noticed we're close. All right, cool, we made it. Whew, that was close. Okay. But yeah, hope y'all are having a fantastic day. I am too. YouTube WWE videos. It's 2:26 a.m. for me. Me too. Do you do No, I've never done a WWE video. That's funny. Hurry, bro. Yeah, I got a Chance. Thank you. Just I had it ready just in the nick of time. Chance the Rapper. Coach, I think about intermittent fasting. Any advice? Oh yeah, that's literally how the stream started out. That's how I got really lean. I told y'all. That was after 3 years no working out when I had a gut. I had coffee and water when I was intermittent fasting, okay? And I had 1 meal a day, just make sure the intermittent fasting part I also combined with being in a caloric deficit unintentionally, like accidentally, because I was just nothing else was open for me to go eat after I worked out. So if you are gonna do it, make sure your meals are packed with the stuff you need. Make sure you have enough protein, make sure you have enough carbs. Like I had 2 Chipotle burritos with double everything, and that would be 200 grams of protein. So I at least had that. And then that's 2,000 calories from the math I did. So I was only at it, well then I added sour cream and cheese sometimes. And so I was like at a caloric deficit of 400 calories, but then I at least had the protein. So you make sure your protein's high. That's the advice I have. Fast. Make sure at least you hit your protein goals every day, no matter what, so you don't lose muscle. Okay, it's very important, and you don't start breaking your muscle down. Polluting chat. What? The kids are coming in, bro. Those implants got them too in Miami. What's an implant? Like, what are you talking about? That's funny. Yeah, these are implants. Check them out. Bam, 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 bam. Check out the implants, chat. Check them out. That's funny. Dude's creatine? No, I just eat beef and steak. That has creatine in it. Thank you, coach. 100E donates. Thank you. I lost 64 pounds and now I want to bulk. Any advice? High protein, brother. High protein is going to help you on your bulking. You're going to have to choose whether you want to do a lean bulk or dirty bulk or regular bulk. I'm doing what's called a lean bulk hybrid. So on my training days, I'm at a small surplus of about 200 calories. And my protein has to be at least 190 grams, even though I only weigh 148. And then you're on my non-training days, I'm in a deficit. So I'm burning fat the non-training days and bulking on the training days. So you're gonna have to pick exactly what you're gonna want to do. There's positive and negatives to both. Lean bulking, you're gonna gain muscle way slower, maybe about half a pound a week. Regular bulking or dirty bulking, you're gonna gain 1 to 2 pounds a week, but then you'll have to cut. Me, I'm self-conscious. I don't like having a stomach anymore, so I'm doing a lean bulk. So that way, when I'm done bulking, the effects are permanent. I won't have to cook because I'll be already lean. Proof what? How do you get a lot of subscribers? Lots of push-ups, Xavier. That's how. I do push-ups for every subscriber. So that's how. I'll show you. If you subscribe, I'll show you how I do it. Can you gain strength and protein intake is low? Yes, you will gain strength, but it'll be limited and you won't get size. Because if you do workouts, yes, even if your protein is low, you'll still gain strength, stamina, endurance, and explosion. But size, you're definitely going to need protein. It's not going to be good for you. At least hit what you need protein per day. It's very easy, honestly. You go to Aldi store, spend $7 on tuna packets. That's 120 grams of protein. If you don't like tuna, go to the store, get an egg white carton. That's 100 grams of protein for $8. If you don't like that, go to Aldi store, spend $7 on a steak or $8 on a steak. That'll be 80, 90 grams of protein. And instead of spending $14 at Chipotle, you could buy 2 little steaks. That'll be 180 grams of protein. So there's easy way to do it on a budget. More implants than Kim Kardashian. Ha! That's yo, like, what's an implant? What are y'all talking about? Which part's an implant? Y'all are hilarious. All implants, guys. And the implants they just flex out of nowhere. They're just all flexing. All right, Xavier, I got you, bro. Thank you. Let's knock out. Can you say no? Get out of here, Brian. You're trying to get me demonetized, bro. Yeah, that was a good one, but no. Come up with some better comedy than trying to get me shut down. That's a hater joke. Here you go, Xavier. I'll show you how to get a lot of subs. This is what you got to do. First, you got to buy some implants, like the haters in the chat say. Okay, that's the number one thing. You got to buy some implants. Then you got to make sure those implants keep up with your push-ups. And then you count how many subs. I think we got 2. So then you do them like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 implants, baby. 10. There you go. That's funny. That's the new joke. I can't even be mad because no one's ever said I had implants. That's funny. Okay. Bro, you need a bra. Why? I'm not a female, bro. Sorry to disappoint you. How tall are you? I'm 5'4". I subscribed on 10 accounts. Get out of here, hello. Okay. Just kidding, bro. Just want to make you laugh. Dude, I love laughing. That's why I love talking to y'all. The jokes in the chat, they're hilarious, bro. Especially the implant one. That was a good one. I can't be mad. Y'all are making me laugh so hard. I'm getting abs just from comedy. They're like, how do you get abs? From the chat, just laughing and making me crack up. They get me so dead, I'm getting an autopsy. That's how dead I get. Sorry to disappoint you. Yeah. How to stay lean. Lean. So how to stay lean? Doing cardio after you work out. That's how I stay lean. So you build muscle, and then afterwards you just do cardio 15 minutes light. So you build muscle and then burn fat afterwards. Consistently, okay? You have to be consistent. Consistently and consistency is how you get to your goals. It's not going to be like working out amazingly harder than you ever had before, 1 or 2 or 3 weeks of your life, and the other months you're not. It's just being consistent. One sec. Make sure my phone's on the charger. Sorry, guys. How to get lean? Oh, how to get lean? Well, I told you. Oh, so I told in the beginning earlier of the stream how I got lean was fasting 12 hours, and then I had one meal a day, which was two Chipotle burritos, double rice, double beans, double chicken, sour cream cheese. Okay, that's about 2,000 calories, and that was like 2,100 calories. And also on those burritos, I got double wrapped, the wrap they put in the burrito. So each one is about like 2,100 calories, 2,200 calories at least. If I didn't get a sour cream, and I was at about a three or 400 deficit, and that's how I did it. I just drank coffee and water throughout the day, okay, and then I just ate once a day. And like I said, I told y'all I ate once a day because I just didn't have any choice. When I was working at the dealership, I worked from 9 o'clock to like 10:30. Quickly drove over to Chipotle because that's the one place that opened till 11 p.m. And then afterwards, I went to gym after 8, and then everything's closed. So I didn't really have a choice. So I was intermittent fasting because we were just so busy at work, and I didn't have an ability to go get food because we had customers. There was tax season. Tax season, people spend a lot of money. I like Qdoba. Qdoba, dude, I haven't eaten a Qdoba in like probably 15 years. Is it good? I did eat there one time, but it wasn't recent at all. Qdoba was like, I think 2011 last time I ate there, man. But it was good. I still have memories of that place. It wasn't bad. Do you think it's better than Chipotle? Drop the shorts. No, Cam, what are you talking about? This isn't that kind of stream, bro. Should I slowly start, then go full on intermittent fasting? No, you should just go all out, honestly. But just make sure someone's like watching you, so you don't have in case you have energy levels low. But you could change your energy levels by having coffee. That's a good solution. How to get a belt and high waist shorts? Oh, get a belt and high waist shorts. Why? It's my stream. I can wear whatever I want. Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah, guys, who was it who called me? Who's the new actor who's gonna be Apollo? Man, I'm trying to remember. It's gonna be in the Odyssey. Someone said that I have their same haircut. It was pretty funny, man. That made me laugh. I'm like, you call me Apollo? Thank you, bro. Because Brad Pitt was also 35 when he played Apollo in the Odyssey. I mean, in Troy. One hand I like. What kind of workout before 15-minute cardio? Anything, any kind of strength workout. Whatever you're working out the day, whether it's chest, shoulders, arms, back. I just mean your strength workout and then do cardio afterwards. Strength workout is weightlifting or calisthenics, whatever you do. Bro, how do you stay so fit? I'm a girl, but I still need tips. Oh, how? Well, one way is jump rope. Jump rope's amazing. So in case you want to get rid of your love handles, you get like a good V taper. Jump rope is great. Just do jump rope 15 minutes a day in the morning before breakfast. Light. Has to be light. You're not gonna do them fast because light is when your heart rate's in the fat burning zone, 145 to 125 beats per minute. So you're gonna do light, like conversation pace. If you can't jump rope or you're not maybe as athletic or you don't have one at home, just do light jogging. Light jogging, 15 minutes. Put on 3, 4, 5 songs on your SoundCloud. It's not that hard. And just light jogging at conversation pace. That means you're not out of breath. Like you could talk to somebody the whole time. You're not gonna be like, I can't breathe. Oh my God, this sucks. You want to be able to like go light and travel distance. And you're not out of breath. That's how you start burning the fat specifically. If you don't like jogging or maybe you have injuries from previous stuff like I did, you could do swimming or Stairmaster. A lot of girls like Stairmaster if you're a girl. Doing slow Stairmaster 15 minutes a day is very good. Stairmaster's killer. It's very slept upon, actually. Okay, and then do some kind of strength workout. So you do cardio in the morning, strength at night, or some kind of strength lifting, and then do cardio afterwards, light 15 minutes daily. You have to be consistent. You can't only just do it 1 week or 2 weeks and then you give up, okay? And a lot of times doing cardio is fun. You put on good music and just do it light. Versus from all the research and a lot of trial and error I did, like going from running for miles and miles and miles won't get you look the way you want because it'll make you at a good caloric deficit, but it can also cause a lot of injury, and then it'll set you back in training. Exercising is a waste of time. No, it's not, bro. It's terrible advice. How else are you gonna be able to rip the door off if there's a car accident and you gotta save your mother? How else are you gonna have the strength if you have children to make them like fly around like Supergirl or Superman and not get tired? You know, how else are you gonna have the strength to, save your girlfriend or your wife if the dudes that you're getting jumped, you don't have enough cardio to freaking throw more than 10, 20 punches and you gas out in 30 seconds. You gotta be the superhero in your life. You gotta be strong enough to save the person next to you, have enough cardio. Otherwise, your girl's gonna leave you. You have no cardio. It's terrible. It's gonna be terrible love life too, if you definitely don't have cardio. She'll skip you like you skip the gym. Hell yeah, that's a nice natural look. Thank you, bro. What's your suggestion on losing belly fat? I mean, if you want to do it, you got to be comfortable in your own skin. Do you like wrestling? I mean, I really don't watch it, I'll be real. Man, I'm 29 now. I want to get back into working out. I'm 5'9", 135. I want to get 155 in about a year. You could do that pretty easily, bro. I'm 35. You could always get back on the horse. If you had a couple of different years you didn't work out, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Your life is like a video game. Just because you stopped playing doesn't mean it's game over. You can always pick up the controller and restart. If you had a couple bad years, couple bad days, it's not game over. You just respawn. Just like that song where the girl's like, if you're homeless, just buy a house. If you're in a coma, just wake up. If you're disabled, become enabled. If you have a heart attack it back. Do you wear pants? No. Coach, we need motivational quotes on your wall. Thank you, bro. My favorite one is live, laugh, lay down, suppress a fire, baby. That's my favorite quote. Live, laugh, lay down, suppress a fire. Coach, please answer my question. What's your question? Let me see. I'm trying to see you read it. Mesh. Okay, coach. I start my soccer season as a ref and a player. Should I still do cardio at home? I mean, if those your goals are, yeah. But if you're a ref, dude, you're going to be doing a lot of running, my friend. If you're a player and a ref. So, probably not. You probably have to do some long distance running, bro. Jump rope will help you, but long distance running is going to be for your sport and the stuff you're doing. Jump rope will help you look lean, but you're going to actually have to be moving. You're going to need different kind of cardio to be able to, especially soccer games. A lot of times they kick the ball super far there and super far back. So you're sprinting just to be able to keep up with the players. And the field is pretty sizable. So you're going to have to definitely work. You can't spot reduce. Yes, but you could do low intensity training that is literally fat burning cardio. Look it up. It's called LIT, low intensity training. That's where your heart rate's 145-25 beats per minute. So yes, you can make your body work out. I mean, look the way you want it to. I disagree with a lot of people that because, for example, swimmers look different than bodybuilders. Bodybuilders look different than gymnasts. Track athletes look different than NFL players. Okay, tennis players look different than Coach Sands. So here's the cool thing is the type of exercises you do make your body look differently. So if you do different exercise, your body will look differently. Like jump rope, most people know who people did fight training, boxers and UFC fighters and Muay Thai artists. They have very, very toned bodies, very huge shoulders, very like sharp V lines, how from jump rope and huge calves. So you could do different exercises to make your body look differently. Yes, you can get rid of belly fat by doing cardio and okay, that doesn't make sense. That's like saying, hey, I can't work out to make my muscles bigger. Yes, you can. You could also work out to make your fat go away and make your abs pop. That's how do you think I did it from zero abs and a belly? Bro, have you ever been to the Mall of America? No, I never have to me. I never heard of that. What's your favorite fast food place? Oh, shoot. I used to be a big fan of Hardee's, man, where they had like the thick burgers, bro. Hardee's was good. And yeah, that was one of my favorites. And I used to eat a lot of Burger King in my middle school, high school days. Yeah, Burger King was dope. Like I would get like triple whoppers, bro. They're amazing. Triple whoppers. What athlete do you think looks like the best? I don't know, man. That's a tough question. Never thought of it like that. How long can you hold a plank for? Until I don't want to do it anymore. Honestly, plank in the very beginning stages difficult, but then once you get like endurance, like in your forearms and then your lower back, you can hold it for God knows how long, but it won't really build your abs. It'll build you core strength. You'll get strong from your core by doing planks, and you'll get a lot of good lower back strength too. So you'll alleviate a lot of back pain, but it's not gonna make your abs all chiseled and stuff. You have to do exercises, not just planks. Planks are good for you, good for strength and stability. And if posture is good for posture, if you're like hunched over, it'll help you up because a lot of people don't know your core wraps around to your lower back. So planks are good for posture, but it won't get your abs chiseled. That's different kind of exercises. Why are you up so late? Well, I started streaming. Well, it's because I had to work today earlier. Is push-ups and pull-ups and dumbbells enough? You also need legs, my friend. Well, you mean equipment-wise? Actually, you don't need equipment, but yeah, you'll definitely need to still do legs and other things too, and abs, of course. I'm just saying. I'm just playing. How important is nutrition? It's pretty important. Nutrition is very important. Here's the thing. Good question. Even if you don't exercise, nutrition is very important. Okay, if you eat like crap, your body will turn into crap. That's how you get diabetes. That's how you have heart palms. That's how you have chest pain. That's how you have uh, obesity. So yes, nutrition is very important. That's how you live long or you die early. Nutrition is very, very important. Not even if you don't exercise at all. Okay, so you don't have high blood pressure or heart attacks. Yeah, I don't have heart attacks in my family. So I don't. Definitely, nutrition is very important. Eat clean. Don't be. A lot of people also they have the mindset they don't care about enough for their family. What I mean by that is like if you care about your family enough to eat right. Okay, don't feed your son or daughter terrible food and make them like fat little pigs. Don't eat that food yourself. Be a good role model. Be the superhero in your life that your children will look up to. You parents should be the superheroes of their kids' lives. They should eat and act like those people. Kids shouldn't be fed McDonald's and Burger King all day long just because their kid wants to. Too bad what they want isn't, they're not the boss. You're the boss. You're the parent. Okay? I loved going to Burger King, but I wasn't eating all the time. And honestly, I only wanted to go there because I wanted to get the toy. Like, who remembers those gold Pokemon cards, bro? Burger King was nice. I had like a little Jigglypuff, had a Charizard gold one. I think it was gold. And then they had what else? There a couple of Mewtwo one. So yeah, don't be a good parent, be a good superhero in your life. Care about your family, eat stuff that you're not supposed to feed your kids, like just terrible food so you don't screw up their lives, so they don't grow up obese and they can't run 30 seconds without falling over and feeling tired. Coach Shirley, you're sober. 100%, yeah. I was just drinking coffee earlier. I have no weights to do gyms. Do you recommend it? Wait, I have no weights and too young to go to gyms. Yes, Sunshine, great. I have a playlist called Never Gymless Series where you don't need a gym. You just start doing the workouts. Do day 1 to 30. Okay, I understand. I made that playlist because you're not the only girl and person who's told me, because there's other people in different countries where it's unsafe for them to go to gyms. Like in Colombia, you could get attacked, things like that. So I made that playlist called Never Gymless Series so you could just start doing workouts in the privacy of your home. No one's going to be looking at you. And safer too. So yes, you could do that. You don't need equipment. You could just do the exercises. Like people in prison or anybody else, you could get jacked, lean, look the way you want just by working out at home. You don't need really much equipment. Maybe a chair, that's about it. So yes, I have a Never Gymless series in the playlist. You could do day 1 through 30. Do that. You'll get strong. You'll get lean. You'll build a lot of good foundational strength. And then whenever you're old enough and you want to go to the gym, you can, but you don't have to. Ab wheel good? Oh, ab wheel is fantastic, actually. Ab wheel is very, very good. You might have to start on your knees because not everybody could do it like from standing like I can. But ab wheel is very, very good. Just be careful though, because ab wheel, It puts a lot of stress on your abs, so you might have to have a couple days of rest afterwards. It's very good exercise. Trust me. I don't use it anymore because it's very efficient, but it was so efficient. I was sore for like multiple days. Like I was like, dang, dude, I could barely get out of bed. It's to me it was like too efficient, or maybe it's just I did too many. But yeah, ab wheels very good. My mom agrees with you. The tells gym make you shorter, but you're still young. Ha! That's funny. Well, the gym doesn't make you shorter because usually a lot of bodybuilders and everybody else, athletes, they're all taller than me. I'm just born short. I also sold cars. Did you ever get skated on? Skated on? What do you mean by I don't know what that term is. Skated. Like where people like come up a roller skates and just be like skate on you, or I don't know what that mean. You might have to like that dealership term might be different compared to what I know. Don't spam the chat, bro. You know you're going to timeout. I am playing. I'm trying to read people's comments. Don't feel bad, bro. What's better to make your arms look bigger? Hammer curls, or normal curls? Curls. Ah. So this is a good question. So hammer curls will do outside of your bicep, right? So when you're walking around in short tees, right, your arms will look big. Dumbbell curls, they'll make your arms look big, flexing. Okay, so if you that's why it's good to do both. Okay, dude, bro, don't spam the chat. I'm trying to read. This is annoying. What is wrong with these people? Okay, so yes, so if you want your arms to look big without flexing, just walk around like in a t-shirt, that would be like hammer curls, right? Now, if you want your arms to be look big while you're flexing, those would be like dumbbell curls. Okay, so that's a good question. How to get the scar on your chest? I don't have a scar on my chest. This is abs. Like everyone always says that. I was like, what scar? You're fine. Thank you, Mayo. Maya. I thought your name was Mayo for a second. And I was like, oh, are chair dips actually effective for triceps? Yes, they are. Extremely. I just made my very first video in the playlist section of my channel. Please like and subscribe, by the way. It's never Project Super Saiyan. The first one, chair dips. Now, you can do chair dips two different ways. One is like the one I have where, you go like this. You just have to do them slow. Slow. The slower you go, the more you grow. So chair dips are phenomenal for triceps. Okay? So you go, like this, you go slow. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now you gotta also make sure your elbows are in. Okay, because if you do them out, you won't hit as much tricep. You'll hit a little more chest. So you do your elbows in, 1, 2, 3. And then superset that with another tricep exercise. I just posted a video for Project Super Saiyan. It'll be like the first one. You have chair dips and something else. Okay, or you could do chair dips so you have two chairs right next to you. You go like that. Like you have like one on this side and one on the other side. You do chair dips. You just have your knees up. Those is another effective way. Love how the haters isn't even right. Skate is when another salesman steals your customer, puts in the CRM. Oh, I never heard that term. That's funny. I understand that, Grod, but I just never heard of the term skated on. That's funny. He's like, oh yeah. I've heard a lot of stories like that, but like, dude, actually on my dealership, there was a guy who like put people together. He'd be like, who are you talking to? James? Jimmy? Yeah, that's me. Yeah, he's my customer. It was hilarious. He would like throw out suggestions, and the customer would be like, oh yeah, I guess. He was like, you look at James for, right? James, Jimmy, you talked to somebody, right? You talked to somebody on the phone? Yeah, that was me. He would just steal them. It was hilarious, bro. I was dying. Swoley. Oh, that's a cool name. Thank you. Can you do a backflip? No, I can't, man. I'm actually been trying to do that. I contacted several gymnastics gyms around me, and they're all like little kids, like only, so they won't train me. Not everyone can afford to ski. How did you get the scar? From car crash? Yeah, it was a car accident. Yes, I was driving too fast in the rain. My car spun out of control, hit a tree, and I got shot through the windshield because I didn't have my seatbelt on. So like 3 broken ribs, back fractures. I had a punctured lung. I was on crutches for like 9 months. And that's what I was talking about. That was the very beginning of the stream. I didn't work out for 3 years because I was in extreme pain. It took me 2 years to be able to sleep without pain, which was very painful. So best advice I could give you, even if you never see a gym, you never work out, please learn from me. Do not be an idiot on the road. Do not drive angry. Do not never let your emotions overpower your intellect. Okay, never. Because I was driving angry and stupid. It was almost flooding on the road and it almost cost me my life. So even if you don't take a single piece of advice, learn that as a life lesson. Never let your emotions overpower your intellect. Okay, be smart, because when you do something angry and unwise, it could cost you your life or somebody else's, or permanent injuries. That's the best advice I could give you. Please learn from me when I was very angry driving and I wasn't being logical. Don't your emotions overpower you. Okay, take a step back, relax, cool down, eat some food, because that happens to everybody. You know, sometimes we have a terrible coworker, you have a bad conversation with a family friend or customer, you might have a toxic family member at home you can't get rid of because they're your family, you know. So go cool off. Sometimes you have to sit in your car quietly, put on some good music because that's your like fortress of solitude. You know, go on a drive. I used to like going on drives, being calm, just to relax. But that day I got too angry and I didn't care about how I was acting. So yeah, don't ever let your emotions overpower your intellect. Okay, nice face. Thank you, Hakeem. You're 3 foot tall. I'm like 5, bro. Come on. I have a toxic dog. Bro, I believe you. Oh man, dogs can absolutely be toxic, bro. But they also can be your best friend. Like, I remember one time I had these neighbors, we were playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Right? I had a little chihuahua, right? And these mother effers, bro, like, we're gonna trade for a card. He had a card I wanted, I had a card they wanted, and we're like, cool, we'll just do even trade. So I gave him my card, and he wouldn't give me his. I'm like, bro, that's not fair. Like, that was the deal. Like, I give you the card, and like, do you want and you give me the card one, and he wouldn't do it. He's like, haha, no, I'm not doing it. So I called my little chihuahua. I was like, her name was Simona. Simona, get him. And she's the little chihuahua just started running and attacking their heels, and they started running like crazy. And I was just laughing. And Simona had a lot of energy. She started chasing them for like 4 minutes straight. They were just running all over, and she just kept biting at their heels. And I was dying laughing, bro. And then I never saw him again. So I didn't get my card, but man, did I get a laugh out of it. So, and then Simona came back. She looked happier than a kitten with a fur ball because she got to eat somebody's ankles for 4 minutes straight. I know, dude. It was terrible, man. I was like, bro, that's not fair, man. Like, we're in the trading card world. Come on, like, don't screw somebody over. Karma attacked them, like, and that's why I love Chihuahuas. That was my very first dog. You know, a little Taco Bell dog, and they're fast, man. When they're motivated and they want to attack something, bro, they go crazy. Tell me I'm wrong. Are you natural? Yes. How did you get a six pack? You haven't answered my questions. Doing ab workouts. What do you mean how? And intermittent fasting. In the very beginning, at least. Learn stoicism. It helps with controlling emotions. You're right, JD. Yes. At the time, I wasn't stoic. You're right. Let's go skiing. I've never been skiing, actually. Height and weight. I'm 5'4", 148 pounds. Okay, dogs or cats? Well, I like both. Dude, you're fucking fit. Oh, my actual... Thank you. Please like and subscribe, my friends. Also, if you subscribe, let me know. I'll do pushes for every new subscriber. Dating? No. I'm going to be single for a while. Were your abs always that big? No. So, here's a good question. So, lowering... Or I guess, good comment. Lowering your body fat will not make your abs big. Okay, you have to do weighted exercises. Okay, so example, and some people been very unsmart. They're like, that doesn't make sense. And like, it makes perfect sense. Okay, like, you ever see skinny people? Skinny people, they're small and skinny, but their muscles are small too. Same thing, and they don't have a lot of body fat. Just like a person who's skinny, they won't have big abs. So to make your abs big, you have to do weighted exercises. Like, if you do weighted Russian twists, they'll make your obliques grow. If you do weighted V-ups, okay, they'll make these abs grow. If you do weighted sit-ups, okay, and weighted reverse crunches, they'll make these abs grow. Okay, so yes, weighted ab exercise will make your abs grow bigger, because abs are a muscle too. So lowering your body fat, they'll make them visible, but they won't be big. So you have to actually work them out with weight exercise to make them chiseled and pop out and more defined, just like the rest of your muscles. How do you get muscles at home? Perfect, great, Spot Dog. I literally started a playlist for you. I have two of them for you. One is Never Gymless series. Please like and subscribe and go to the playlist on my channel. Go to Never Gymless. You have day 1 through 30. You could do all at home. Or you could do the new one I just started. It's called Project Super Saiyan. We're going to be on day 4. I already did day 1, which is chest. I don't remember which day 2 or 3 it was, like arms and abs. And it's all exercises at home. Most you might need is a chair. So you could do that to get fit at home. Oh, sub up, yes. I bet you look great in a Speedo. That's funny. That's pretty funny. Meth and roids. Yeah, I'll never do either. You should never do roids, Doc. Unless you want a little pee-pee and lose your hair. Do people need to take supplements? No, but you do need to eat clean with a lot of nutrients like fruits. Protein is very important. I don't really take supplements at all. I just eat natural food. Natural food would be better than supplements. But there's micro supplements you are going to need like zinc, magnesium. If you don't eat a lot of potatoes or peaches, you will need vitamin K, which is potassium. Eat cheese sticks wrapped in turkey. Actually, yeah, there's great. I actually have that mesh. Literally, I have right here. Turkey and cheese roll-ups. You're exactly right. I literally have that written down. That's pretty cool you said that. Yes, they're fantastic for you. Great snack. Hit MJ and yell, what? Hit the MJ. MJ, what does that mean? All right, thank you, Grod. Appreciate you. I'll knock out the push-ups for you. Let's do it. I think we got like three subs. Let's do it. Actually, I think it was 4. My bad. All right. 4. All right, here we go. Well, yeah, I gotta pull the chair back so I don't hit it. Last time I hit it, getting up in the push-up position. All right, here we go. 4. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oops. Slept. 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, dang. 18, 19, 20. All right. Thank you for the subs. Appreciate you. Please like the stream, my friends. Like the stream, gets it pushed out to more people. Double tap the screen. Can I get a shout out? Roman. That sounds like Nico Bellic's cousin, Roman, from GTA 4. Roman. Thank you. What time is it for you? It is 3 a.m. Please flex. Which part do you want me to flex? Bum, 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 bum. MJ means Michael Jackson. Oh, I thought you meant MJ like from Spider-Man. I was like, I didn't know what that means. Sorry, my bad. I'm trying to fix the tripod real quick. Whew, sorry. A little out of breath from the push-ups, but we're good. It's just the counting. Thank you, YY Edits. Appreciate you. Okay, here, I'll knock out the push-ups for you, too. And then I gotta go get some food. I'm starving again. Oh, let's go. I think we got like 2 more subs. All right, here we go. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Thanks for the sub. 10. Cool. All right. Thank you for subscribing, my friends. Appreciate y'all. Cool. Yeah, no problem. I have no problem answering questions. Okay. All right, my friends. I'm going to be ending the stream. Thank you for everybody. Appreciate y'all. Like I said, if you want some workouts, you can just go to my playlist. You go to either Never Gymless series. I have it all categorized for y'all. If you want abs, chest, things like that. Or you can start the Project Super Saiyan. We're on day 3. After I'm done with this stream and after I eat, I'm going to post a workout like probably in a couple hours for shoulders. Okay. And then we got legs after that. So we're going to already have chest, arms, abs, shoulders, and then legs, and then we'll do the next one. Okay. But yeah, I appreciate each and every single one of y'all. I hope y'all having a fantastic day. I do have to get some food and get some sleep. Okay. But yeah, I'll tune in next time. I'll put in If you learned something new, please like and subscribe. I appreciate y'all. Okay. Surround room view. No, I'm not gonna show the room. I gotta go. If you are fat, how do you get abs with no weights? And what is a good diet? Mason, all right, quickly. Good diet is chicken, steak, salmon, fish, tuna. Okay, eating high protein, potatoes, rice, eggs, things like that. All right. If you get abs, cool. I just told you, go to the playlist and there's plenty of ab workouts. Go to Anime Abs. I'll show you plenty of ab workouts. Okay. Like just like in people in prison, you could get jacked and swole with no equipment, or you just. Most of my calisthenics I learned from the Marine Corps, anyways. We weren't in the gym. In the gym, we were maybe like once a month to do some fun activity. Most of the Marine Corps calisthenics was push-ups, lunges, squats, things like that. Pull-up bar is like the only piece of equipment I really used. Okay. But all right, my friends. I love y'all. Hope y'all have a fantastic day. I gotta go get some food and get some rest, and I'll be streaming. I'm gonna do like 2 to 3 streams tomorrow. If you learned something new, please like and subscribe. Okay. And I hope y'all have a fantastic day. All right. I'll talk to y'all soon. What do you eat for dinner? Oh, I'm gonna make dinner. I might have either steak and potatoes, or maybe go to Waffle House. I don't know. Waffle House is open. I like Waffle House here. Okay. Yes, either steak and potatoes, or I might go to Waffle House. Okay. But yeah, I'll talk to you soon, guys. You will get 4K. Thank you. I hope so. Appreciate you. I don't know how many subs we're at right now, but I appreciate y'all. Thank you.